The family of a man shot and killed by Portland police yesterday morning tells us tonight they have some big questions about exactly what happened.
KOIN Local 6 reporter Eric Taylor talked with Brad Morgan's family, and he joins us now live with more. First of all, they're suffering a great loss here, Eric. How are they doing?
Well, they, Kelly, are experiencing the gamut of emotions. Can't really understand why it had to end up the way it did, why less lethal force could not have been used. As for Brad, police say he had a toy gun like this one that was modified to look deadly real.
And I can't have him back.
Sitting on her front porch, the mother of Brad Morgan shares photos of her grandson, who will never see his father again.
There he is with the sun.
The loss is beginning to set in, but Shelley Hall still can't understand why her son had to die.
Basically, I'm hollow. I'm numb. I'm not in denial that he's gone, but he was a good kid. He had a lot to go for. He was talented. He was an awesome boy.
Police shot and killed Morgan on top of a downtown parking garage Wednesday morning. When officers saw his realistic-looking fake gun, they opened fire, killing the 21-year-old. Police say Morgan called 911, claiming he had just carried out an armed robbery. He reportedly threatened to jump when he spoke to dispatchers and mentioned suicide by cop when officers arrived. His mother can't accept that.
My son, he won't be here. And I can't help him now.
And neither can his sister.
I had to ask to make sure. Are you sure it's my brother?
Who says friends are already planning a memorial to honor Brad's memory.
He would never think about himself first. He would always think about himself last. And he knew that thing about himself was important, but not the most important to him.
A just completed autopsy finds that Brad Morgan died from a single gunshot wound. But there is a host of questions left unanswered that a grand jury will address when the police investigation is complete.
So we wanted to do a demonstration for you. I have a toy gun. Truth be told, it's my son's toy gun. I let him have it. My wife can't stand it, but here it is. And what we did is we painted the orange tip at the end of it. We painted it to make it look more real. Well, at this close, you're probably thinking, yeah, that's a toy gun. Well, how about if we take a step, about 10 feet away right now, pointing it at you right now. Would you think, is it a toy gun? A little bit harder to tell. Well, what if we took a step back, maybe a few steps back, say 20 feet? What would you think then? You or maybe a responding officer wouldn't want to take chances with that. Possibly. It is food for thought. Now, there is one community here in the Portland area where just having this thing out on the street would get me a $250 to $500 citation. We'll talk about that when we meet up at 5:30. Reporting for you live from downtown Portland, Eric Taylor, KOIN Local 6.
Eric, thank you. And friends of Brad Morgan tell KOIN Local 6 he was having problems with his girlfriend and was worried about not seeing his newborn son. And court records show his girlfriend recently took out a restraining order citing threats that he would kill her if she tried to get child support. One of his recent Facebook posts reads, "The longer I go without seeing my son, the more mentally unstable I get. I'm going crazy being forced to stay away. I've got nowhere to go but insane."